Yo, what's up guys? What's going on? Zach, or Immortal Resistance here, and welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a really cool map that's going to be coming as part of the Awakening DLC pack, the first DLC pack for Black Ops 3 called Gauntlet. This is the map that I'm personally most looking forward to. It looks really cool. Obviously, we know that Skyjacked is coming. That's the remake of Hijacked from Black Ops 2. We have a few other multiplayer maps and obviously the new Zombies map, but Gauntlet definitely has my eye, has my attention the most. And that's mainly because of the preview picture that we got with the announcement of the Awakening DLC. Basically what it is it's 3 different pictures tied into just one core picture that has the name Gauntlet underneath it. And there are a few ideas that I think this map could be, and we'll get into those in just a second. Really quickly, let's take a look at the preview picture for Gauntlet. You guys can see it's 3 different almost looking maps, or 3 different biomes, all tied into just one core picture. On the left, you have like a jungly, like Amazon rainforest type biome. In the middle, you have a glacier or snow type biome. And then on the right, judging from the picture, it is a little small. It does look like it's like raining or there's a thunderstorm or something, so I just take it as a storm biome or something like that. It looks really cool, and let's get into the possibilities of what this map could be. The first idea, and honestly I think this is the least likely of all the ones that I have because of the sheer size that this map would be if this was the case, but it's going to be 3 different biodomes all tied together by tunnels or some sort of transportation system in between each. So you'd have like a jungly biome, or biodome, whatever you'd like to refer to it as. You'd have a dome completely dedicated to ice and like a glacier type area, and then you'd have like this rainy sort of downpour type one. I really don't think that's too likely because it'd be a giant map if you had to go through 3 different tunnels to get to 3 different biodomes. I feel like that'd be way too big even for the movement system here in Black Ops 3, so I'm counting that one as the least likely. Now the remaining ideas that I have, I guess I'll share like an equally likely possibility of actually being what Gauntlet is. However, we won't officially know obviously until the Awakening DLC releases in early 2016. But next up, I'd say it's actually 3 different maps completely, all under the same name of Gauntlet. So if you're in a pregame lobby, you could get Gauntlet-Jungle, or Gauntlet-Glacier, or Gauntlet-Downpour. You know, it could be 3 different maps, and they vary between just random RNG throughout the pregame lobbies. You know, you can play on any one of these 3 different maps, so it's almost like we're getting 3 different maps under the same name. Technically, we'd be getting 7 multiplayer maps in a DLC, which would be absolutely nuts, but I definitely think that is a possibility just going off of this preview picture that we have. And finally, this is the one that I think I would be excited for the most, is if every few minutes in the game, this is actually taking place in a biodome and the environment changes. So you guys know in Nuketown, if you're paying attention to just the environment and the map and what goes on within it, you guys can see that the buses and whatnot, the vehicles in the middle of the map, constantly have what almost looks like pixels floating up out of them. And I remember back on a Black Ops Friday thing when we first got the preview of Nuketown, people were asking why it looks like it's basically the map is like disappearing, or the map is getting cut up into pieces as it floats into the sky. And that's basically because Nuketown 2065 is essentially a virtual reality world, is what the designers called it, or I guess labeled it. It's not actually a real thing. It's like it's a computer generated map that you're playing on, and that's why at the end of the game, in previous Call of Duties in Nuketown 2025 and the original Nuketown, the nuke would go off. Instead it says Nuketown offline. It's as if it's shutting down. That's the end of your virtual reality experience, and that's why pieces of the map are floating into the sky, seamlessly like disappearing throughout the time played on the map each game. I feel like Gauntlet could essentially be a computer generated map, like a virtual reality map, where every few minutes inside of this biodome, the environment changes. The map changes completely. It goes from jungle to a glacier to downpour and vice versa. It can go between all 3 every, 2.5 minutes, every 3 minutes. I think that would be really cool. Now the only question that I have with that is, how would the transition between each environment change the actual map layout? You know, the different lanes, the different sites that you have throughout the map. You could be standing by a tree in the jungle biome, and as it transfers, what if all of a sudden you're outside of the map on the glacier biome, or you're inside of a glacier and it's glitched out and you can't move? I'm not entirely sure how that would be able to be implemented into the map rotation there with the transition of the environments, or it could just stay the entire same layout of the map. You know, you have the same lines of sight, you have the same different angles, however it just changes the physical appearance of it. So, trees become big glaciers, or the glaciers become buildings in the downpour environment. there's so many different things that this could be, but I definitely think those last two there are probably some of the most possible ones. That first one there is just sort of an out there. It could be, but I don't really think so. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any ideas of what Gauntlet could be, feel free to share them around down in the comments below, and thumbs up any ones that you guys agree with. And that's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, feel free to leave a like rating, and if you guys are new, be sure to subscribe. Obviously, once the Awakening DLC drops, I'm gonna be covering all these new maps, especially Gauntlet, because I'm super excited for this one. Anyways, that's gonna do things here for this video. As always, I've been Zach, or Mortal Resistance. I will catch you guys next time. Stay happy, stay positive, and have an awesome rest of your day. Peace out.